Okay, hi everyone. It has been a while since I've been on here. I don't even know how long it's been. Mr. has started school. He had the audacity to start school. So that has been a big adjustment for me, among other things too. Just, trying to get him straight and trying to deal with the fact that he is now in school, and that was something else. Just trusting someone else to, I don't know, take care of him and be kind and all those things that go through parents' minds. But anyway, I wanted to share some things with you. Right now, I'm here in the yard, and actually, I had to get some trees cut down, so I'm gonna walk you through so y'all can see. But I was just sitting here for a minute. We just finished taking a walk, and had to get some water. I was like, oh my God, that walk. It was a nice walk, and we needed it. But just sitting here, and then I thought, hey, why don't I make a video? Naturally, I don't know. Sometimes when I'm making these videos, I'm just being real. Thinking of a title, trying to, I don't know, share something that you find interesting, and hoping that other people find it interesting. That can be a bit stressful. So I don't know. I'm like, hey, it is what it is. But I'm going to show y'all what's been going on. Let's see. Okay, so it's been dropping down to like the 30s at night, and I put these pallets up here, and as you can see, I put like what is that, a painter's tarp. So in the evening, I pull it over to protect the stuff that I have here, and so far that's been working. It's got down to like I think 34 here in Virginia, and these tomato plants, I don't know if they're gonna make it, but I'm like, hey, I didn't pull them out. I'm not pulling anything out. My lemon tree over here. Um, I just took the lemon off. I was like, I don't know what it's gonna do, but I just took the lemon off. I don't know what's up with this. I have to look into that to see. It's probably some deficiency. Oh, the leaf just fell off. And then over here, the peppers decided that all of a sudden they want to try to produce now. And I'm like, it's just not a good time. Like, you know, like it's not a good time now. I mean, you should be getting ready to go to sleep. And you see those flowers? I'm like, come on now. It's just not time. Then a squash or something, I don't even remember what this is here, came up in this pot. So I just threw it over here. Like whatever. Uh, the tomato plants, and then I had some look like something's been digging in here. These onions that have been laying dormant all of a sudden decided they want to start coming up. Don't know what's up with that. I'm telling you, I mean, nature, I don't know. Me and nature is just crazy. I don't know what the heck. Stuff just be doing its own thing. Over here are the tomatoes. Um, and then they started actually producing. Once it got cooler, they started producing. Um, and I'm like, okay, fine. I'm just gonna keep it up here um, until it doesn't do anything else. And then here's the broccoli. It never produced a head, but now can y'all see that? Like little broccolis is coming up. Let's see. Can y'all see that? You see that? Little broccolis. So I'll take those. So I actually ate some, and I was like, I love broccoli, so I was so happy to see that. And then of course that sun, a curly kale is still here. Didn't have the heart to yank it out. That's still here. Um, what else? I did some. Oh, let me show you the tree. I had a tree. I had two trees taken down because one was the pine tree that started over here, started oozing some stuff, and I had an arborist come by, and he confirmed what I thought, that it wasn't well. So I had that cut down. Unfortunately, they didn't grind it into the ground, um, but I guess get that taken care of next year. I don't know. And then There's another bed right here. I think I showed y'all that one. But I changed it up. I used a pallet that I had and just put the boards on the side. So that's prepared for next year. Then over here, I put this little piece up here. I had some bookcases that were just sitting in the garage. So I was like, let me use them. Look who showed up, Mr. Can you say hello?
Hello.
He's being silly. So yeah, we got some beans in here and they're coming up. So yeah, and then I just did this. I was like, I'm just using what I have. So next year, I'm gonna put some string beans on this. I want to get a lot of string beans. So I'm just preparing to get things ready for next year. Then over here, the eggplants. That this one never produced anything. I don't know. I just amended. I did have my master gardener come by, and he recommended that that bed over there needed to be amended, but the other ones was fine. So I just amended them all. I was like, okay, fine. I'll just do them all, and I've seen a difference. Things are really trying to just do. They look like they're doing much better. Something's been in here. There's a footprint. But look at that. That eggplant. That's the eggplant that could, and it just doesn't have enough time. It doesn't have enough time. But the tree people, get off of that. The tree people, when they came by and knocked down my tomato plant that was here, and I was like, whatever, whatever. You know, they did the best as they could. So over here, I have my mint, and she's looking a little rough. I guess the weather, and she's about to just die down. But she, you know, and then the oregano over here. I never dried any of that oregano. Maybe next year. I don't know. And I may still pull some and dry it. Then I have some curly kale. Remember the curly kale that I had in the pots on the table? So that's the curly kale. They're holding on. The sorrel right there. The collards. I have a couple collards. And next year, my plan is to just plant more than I need, so that when if something comes through and eats it, it won't upset me so much. That's my game plan. But yeah, I have a couple collards, and then something's been eating this over here. So I'm like, okay, you know. But the biggest thing is I'm happy that things are really looking better than they did before. And just, you know, having that soil amended, because I totally forgot to amend it. I was like, you know, I don't know. Trying to keep up with everything. So yeah, and then we have the other broccoli. And this is so funny because these are the things that I winter sown last winter. So these are the broccolis that were winter sown from last year. And then of course the dinosaur kale. She took a beating, but she's coming back because something had chopped on her over here, and this thing is just growing fast. I said this winter, I'm gonna saute some of this and see if it tastes better that way, because I had a raw. I didn't like a raw, but I think I'm gonna saute some of it and see, maybe it'll taste better that way. Then of course Mr. decided he put in a request, and when Mr. puts in a request, I try to honor it, because when a child asks for something specifically, I'm like, okay, I wanna nurture that. He wanted his own bed, and he wanted potatoes, but I couldn't find any potato seeds. Next year we're gonna put strawberries in there, but in the meantime, in between time, we have some beans in here. So, and then I think, I can't remember, but I think we threw some was it sprouting broccoli in here? That's what I remember. Oh, we got another one coming up, another bean. Oh, I didn't know we put 3 in here. But I think we have sprouting broccoli in here. I think that's what we threw in here. I remember the packet was out. And then there's another funny thing. I pulled the squash up from the experiment garden, threw it over here, and then all of a sudden it flowered and I guess got pollinated because a little squash was trying to grow, but it was too late for that, and then it died back. So it was over here. So I was like, that is just crazy. Nature is just so crazy. But anyway, I'm not going to make this any longer than it needs to be. Just wanted to share something with you guys, because like I said, I haven't been on here in a while, and just life. That's just life. You know, here's where the sweet potatoes were at. Nothing really came up, a couple babies, but that was it. So I'm gonna just, try that again. I did realize that when I pulled up, dirt out of there, that it had a lot of like roots in there. So I was glad that I pulled it up, cleaned it out. So next year, I think they'll have a better chance of really growing, because I think those roots was kind of holding them down. And I think that is about it. There's, like I said, the mulberry tree, I forgot, the mulberry tree that was over here is gone. It started oozing. I think I told you it had fire blight. They chopped it. Can you see that? They chopped that thing. And I was like, for all that, because I can't get anything. There's no limbs on it. I won't be able to get anything from it. So I was like, for all that, they could have just chopped the whole thing down. But I'm not gonna complain. I should have taken some branches, and just, I don't know, did a propagation or something. But I'm just glad that it's no longer on the property. It's not oozing anymore, contaminating anything, and that's what was really important to me, that my stuff don't get contaminated, because the tree that was over here, this is another tree. I think it is a mulberry, I think. But it started affecting these leaves. You see that? And so hopefully all the leaves will fall, just die off, and then we'll get, it'll get healthier over the winter. But yeah, they definitely needed to go, so I'm not even gonna complain. I'm like, I just want everything to be healthy. But those are some of the changes that have taken place around here. I don't know, that little walk around here made me tired. And I didn't show y'all. I sat down, but then I went to a community garden, and they had like tapestries on the walls, on the fences, and I was like, oh, that is just beautiful. So I'm going to show you what I have here. I just love looking at her, and this video is getting long here. Excuse me. You see that? The sun is on her, but I just love her. Oh, I just think she's so beautiful. Every time I see her, I'm just like, oh my God. And I asked them when I was at the community garden, I'm like, what is that? Did someone paint that? Or what is that? Where did you buy that at? And they was like, no, it's a shower curtain. I was like, get out of here. Blew my mind. So I had to get one. I was like, just in awe of her. So anyway, I'm tired. This has been some day for me. Like I said, we just got back from a walk, and I'm just like exhausted. But I wanted to come on here, and like I said, just give y'all an update on what's going on. And that's about it. I hope everyone's doing well. And until next time, I will talk to all of you soon. Peace and love, my friends. Peace and love. Bye.